Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be making this beautiful set of acrylic baby milestones. These are the perfect addition to your adorable baby photos. If you're interested in making this set of baby milestones, just keep watching.
Appalachian sunrise meets my skin.
The first thing that you'll need is a set of 13 4-inch round acrylic sheets. These are 1/8 of an inch thick. You can use just a 12 set, or you can do 13 if you want to add in the baby's name. You will also need some paint. Today I'm going to be using this Valspar house paint that I got at Lowe's in the color Hop Sack. You can also just use acrylic paint from the craft store as well. Here is a color from the Folk Art brand that is almost an identical match to the one I'm using today. A 1-inch foam paintbrush, a soft scraper or squeegee with a felt edge, a set of weeding tools, some scissors, transfer tape to move your vinyl onto the acrylic, some permanent vinyl. Today I'm going to be using matte white, and a standard grip cutting mat. You will also need a vinyl cutting machine. Today I'm going to be using my Cricut, and a computer or laptop to create your designs in Cricut Design Space.
Even with my eyes still closed, I can feel it coming in.
The first thing we're going to do is start with painting. I will say you can use any color that you want for this. You do not have to use the same color I'm using today. You can really get creative. Now we're going to take our acrylic rounds and just peel off the protective layer from one side of the acrylic round. There is a protective layer on both sides, but let's just peel off one side for now. That will be the side that we paint here in just a minute. Sometimes these protective layers on acrylic can be a little tricky to remove. The best way to do this is to take the tip of your weeding tool and just lift up a tiny piece of that protective layer without scratching the acrylic, and then just peel the rest of that protective layer away. As far as the painting goes, there are several different ways that you can paint the back of these baby milestones. This is a great way here where they are fully painted, very cute, and then you can also do a diagonal brush stroke. This one I really like as well. It's really just your preference and whatever you think looks best. And today I'm going to be showing you guys another way, which is a straight across brush stroke.
Golden, golden, I'll follow only golden, golden, golden.
Now you're going to take your foam brush and grab a little bit of paint, and this is what I mean by the straight across brush stroke. I'm just going to brush straight across here and not pushing down too hard. Use very light pressure and leave a little bit of a brush stroke finish on the edge. If you do choose to go with this method, you do want to be a little bit light-handed with this. That way you leave a little bit of a brush stroke on the end. It gives a really beautiful effect. Here I'm showing you guys from a different angle how I do that type of brush stroke. Take it slow if you have to and make each of them unique.
Golden, golden things. Mountain laurel high fives for miles in spring. Rainbow trout and a hummingbird wing. Golden, I'll follow only golden, golden, golden things.
While these dry, we're going to go ahead and get started on designing our baby milestones. Now we're going to go into Cricut Design Space and open up a new project. Go over to the Shapes button and choose a circle. And now we're going to make this circle 4 inches. This is going to represent our acrylic blanks. And then I like to go up to the color palette and make it white, but you can choose whatever color you're going to be using for your paint if you like. So now we need to go ahead and choose our fonts. We're going to go over to the Text button. And for this one, I'm going to be using a font called Adelia for the numbers and a font called Clotty for the word month and year. We're going to line these two words up together and get the spacing how we want it to be. I usually make mine just the same size width-wise. And then we're going to click on the word one and then click weld at the bottom. That will make it to where this word will all cut in one piece. And then we're going to choose the word one and the word month and attach them together by clicking the attach button on the bottom right. And then we're just going to repeat that process to finish up designing the rest of the baby milestones. I will also link a few different fonts down below if you guys are interested in a different design look. You don't have to use the same fonts that I'm using here. You can really do whatever you want with this part of the process. Like I said, I will link a few of my favorites down below for you guys. I'm just going to finish the designing portion and then we'll move on to the next step. Now that we have our design done, we're just going to go ahead and delete this circle here. And then we're going to line the designs up so that they'll fit onto a 12 by 12 inch cutting mat. Then we'll get our vinyl put onto our cutting mat and send this on over to the Cricut. Now we're going to go ahead and take our vinyl and cut a 12 by 12 inch piece and apply it to our mat. Insert it into the Cricut and start cutting. Once the Cricut has finished, we're going to go ahead and remove our vinyl from the cutting mat and use our scissors to carefully cut apart each of our designs. Be sure not to cut any of the letters. The next step is to weed our vinyl. What we're going to do here is just pull away the excess vinyl and leave the lettering that was cut out behind. This part can be a little bit tedious, but definitely take your time because recutting vinyl is never fun, so just take your time. Now that we have all of our vinyl cut and weeded and our baby milestones are dry, we're going to go ahead and start applying our vinyl to the acrylic pieces. The first thing we have to do here is peel away the protective layer on the other side of the acrylic piece. Now we're going to take our transfer tape and cut a piece about 5 inches wide. Take one of the pieces with the vinyl lettering and place your transfer tape on top. Then you're going to use your soft scraper or squeegee to really adhere that vinyl onto the transfer tape. Peel back the transfer tape and apply it right onto the center of the acrylic piece, right where we painted previously. Use your soft scraper to really adhere that onto the acrylic and peel back the transfer tape. And now you're just going to go ahead and repeat this process until you get all of the vinyl put onto the acrylic pieces. Here's our finished product. I love the way these baby milestones turned out. I hope this video helped you create a beautiful set of baby milestones. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up before you go, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I will have many more tutorials coming up soon. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys soon.